Welcome to this explainer. Today we're looking at a deeply moving message. Right off the bat, it recognizes something so profoundly true. A lot of us are walking around carrying these massive, unseen weights. We're out there every single day fighting these totally silent battles that literally no one else can see. So if you've been feeling just exhausted, or if you're carrying around this heavy, quiet disappointment, I just want you to take a moment. Just be still, take a breath, and really listen to this.
Okay, let's dive into this with a pretty massive question. When we're right in the thick of a struggle, it is so incredibly easy to feel like the universe is just actively trying to break us down, right? But what if we completely flip that script? What if those exact challenges, the ones that are making you so incredibly tired right now, aren't actually here to destroy you at all? What if they're actually the training ground, literally preparing you for the exact strength you're going to need tomorrow?
Section 1. The weight you carry. Acknowledging the unseen battles.
I think isolation is honestly one of the absolute heaviest parts of going through a hard time. But I really want you to remember this. Even when you feel completely alone, you have never actually been abandoned. Every single tear you've shed behind closed doors, every single sleepless night staring at the ceiling, it's all been witnessed. You are so supported, even when you can't feel it at all.
The message actually makes this so deeply personal. It promises, I have been with you through every tear, every disappointment, and every sleepless night. Think about that. Down in your lowest valleys, when absolutely nothing went as planned and you felt totally defeated, you were deeply understood. That presence has literally always been walking right alongside you.
Section 2. Courage over fear. Finding strength for tomorrow.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it frames the two completely different voices we hear during hard times. On one side, you've got anxiety, and it's whispering this totally false narrative that you're going to fail, that your best days are basically over. But on the exact opposite side is the choice of faith. Now, faith doesn't just put on blinders and ignore reality. Instead, it actually looks back and remembers every single obstacle you've already successfully overcome. You've survived every difficult season before this, and you are for sure going to overcome this one too.
So, how do we actually put this into practice? Well, there are 3 super simple, very physical daily actions for courage here. First, lift your eyes with hope. Literally, look up. Second, take a really deep breath. Just ground yourself for a second. And third, take a step in faith. You really don't have to have the whole staircase figured out. The courage to complete this journey has already been placed right there inside your heart.
Section 3. Your unique path. The journey written just for you.
There is just this immense, almost overwhelming sense of relief when you finally realize you really don't need to compare your journey to anyone else's. The text says, I have written a unique path for your life, and what belongs to you will never be taken away. Just think about the absolute freedom in that. Whatever is meant for you literally can't be stolen, it can't be diverted, it can't accidentally be handed to somebody else. Your appointed destiny is completely your own.
At the right time, the right doors will open, and no one will be able to close them. This is entirely about trusting the timing of your life. You don't need to force doors open. You don't need to panic thinking some amazing opportunity just passed you by forever. When the timing is exactly right for your unique path, that door is going to swing wide open and it will be completely unshakable.
Section 4. The tools of peace. Daily practices for a peaceful heart.
Maintaining that trust while you're stuck in the waiting room of life requires cultivating a few daily habits. First, be grateful. Literally every breath you take is another opportunity to begin again. Second, forgive those who've hurt you. Third, stay patient. Not every answer arrives instantly, right? And fourth, speak hope instead of fear. So the crucial point is that these mindsets are absolutely vital because a lot of times your circumstances are being perfectly arranged behind the scenes in ways you just can't understand yet.
And that really brings us to the actual superpower of forgiveness. Look, carrying around anger just limits you. It drains your valuable energy. But letting peace completely replace that anger, that unlocks your full capacity. It allows kindness to become your ultimate strength. Releasing those past hurts isn't really about letting the other person off the hook. It's about freeing yourself. A peaceful heart is going to achieve so much more than a heart that's weighed down by bitterness.
Never forget that your words have serious power. You have to actively vocalize your hope. Speak life instead of defeat. Believe with everything in you that better days are coming. Please, don't let a temporary setback define your entire destiny. Speak about your future with absolute conviction, because I'm telling you, those better days truly are on the horizon.
Section 5. A new beginning. Leaving yesterday's pain behind. Let's move to and see how this builds across a simple timeline of your spiritual journey. Yesterday represents all those obstacles and incredibly difficult seasons that you've already successfully navigated. They're done. They are in the past. Today is your brand new morning, a totally clean slate. And tomorrow? Well, tomorrow holds the exact purpose prepared specifically for you. The pain is behind you, and your purpose is right there ahead of you.
And as you step into that brilliant future, you have got to remember exactly who you are. You are deeply loved. You are wonderfully created. You are absolutely never forgotten, and you are so, so strong. Listen to me. These aren't just feel-good buzzwords. This is the core absolute truth of your immense value and your inherent strength. You are capable of way more than you even imagine. So, here is your call to action today. Face every single challenge with courage. Walk right into this day with faith. Smile with real confidence, because I promise you, your breakthrough is way closer than you think. Keep moving forward with honesty, with compassion, and with this totally unwavering confidence in every single step you take. Because guess what? Your story is still being written. Your best chapter has not passed. It is just beginning. Just let the absolute magnitude of that truth settle in your mind for a second. No matter what the unseen battles of your yesterday look like, the absolute greatest days of your life are still entirely unwritten, and they are waiting for you right up ahead.
Which leaves us with one final, deeply profound question for this explainer. Will you leave yesterday's pain behind and step forward to write your very best chapter today? Remember, you are loved, you are incredibly valued, and you are so much stronger than your doubts. Now, go forward with hope in your heart and real peace in your soul. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.